Hi guys, I'm Karlie Kloss. I'm here at BuzzFeed and I'm here to answer your questions and also play with puppies, so get excited. Puppies! Oh, hi! Oh my gosh, hi guys! Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh, and we have more friends. Wait, is this real life right now? This is a dream come true. This is the best day of my life. This is the best. Hi. Okay, question number 1. Oh, there's no cookies in there. Trust me, I already looked. What is your favorite and least favorite fashion trend? Ooh, my favorite fashion trend, I would say, I love like high-waisted pants and kind of like a masculine like suit. I really love, I've seen a lot of like flats and like kitten heels on the runways and in shoots, and I'm a big fan of that. I'm 6'2", so I love like a nice little kitten heel. And my least favorite trend, ooh, would be probably like bleached eyebrows. That's not fun. Would you ever expand Code of Klossy to adult women? Yes, I would love to. So stay tuned. I always see you wearing heels. I'm 16 and 6 foot. How do I overcome my fear of wearing heels in public? Wear your heels proudly, and the fact that you're so tall, like instead of being kind of embarrassed or shy about that or feeling uncomfortable, like own it. I didn't really own my height until I got older, and now I really love it, and I think it's such a superpower in like a way that only you as a 16-year-old 6 foot young woman has. So own it, own it. Wear those heels. Okay, what's something you used to be criticized for that you improved over time? I used to be about 15 minutes late everywhere I go, and now I'm only 5 minutes late. So, you know, being timely is something that I'm working on, right? Only 5 minutes late. Karlie. Okay, I used to be like 20 minutes late. Okay. 20 minutes late on average, and now I'm like 5 minutes late. If you had to wear one outfit that you already own for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Oh, you know what? I have this amazing Oscar de la Renta gown that I wore to the Met Ball. It was the last time that I got to spend time with him, and it's this beautiful gown, and it's this, and I have it. So maybe I feel like I would want to wear that for the rest of my life. Are you still close with any of the girls from early on in your fashion career? Yes. There's so many friends of mine who, like one of my friends, when I was 15 years old backstage at Calvin Klein, I walked my very first runway show with her name's Toni Garn, and Jordan Dunn is another dear friend of mine, Cara Delevingne. I mean, so many of my friends that I met like really early on in my career and in their careers, and it really is like a sisterhood. Like there's such an amazing kind of network of just really fierce women that I've gotten to know in fashion, in modeling, and in so many other industries that fashion touches. So many interesting people, and so many that I still am really close to. You wanna eat this? What are your favorite places in New York to eat on a budget? Well, first of all, I love to cook. But if I'm eating on a budget, there's this place that's in my neighborhood that I go to like every other night called Lovely Day. Really delicious. I don't eat burgers, so I'm more like a French fry and shake kind of girl. But I do go to Dunkin' Donuts like every day, basically, so. Okay, you're the cutest thing. What are you looking for, huh? When and if you get super stressed out, what are your ways of calming down and refocusing? I'm gonna say this doesn't get better than this, to calm down and refocus. And I really like to be around animals. I really like to be in nature, to just kind of like actually disconnect from stuff and tech and stress of daily life. And I also really like to go for a run or do yoga or meditation, but it's hard to beat this. What's the most important lesson that you learned by the time you turned 21? I think the most important lesson I learned was the power of my own voice. I think for a long time, especially I started my career modeling at 15, and I just always, as a model, felt like I was seen and not heard, and I underestimated my own voice and kind of my opinion. Sorry, I'm really distracted here. I just think like everyone has the power to influence like those around them. Anyway, the power of my voice, I would say, is one thing I really underestimated. Okay, guys, keep it together. Come on, we got this. Now, are they boys or girls? Both. All girls? Wait, I have 3 sisters. There's 4 of us. This is literally what it's like in my household. How has the Me Too movement affected things in the fashion community? You know, honestly, I think that it's been an awakening in the fashion industry and in so many industries, and it's long overdue, but these conversations are finally being had. Both light is being brought to things that have happened that are wrong, and I think it's instigating change for the better, certainly in my industry. I think there's a lot of room for improvement, so. What has been your most gratifying memory since founding Code with Kloss? That's a great question. I've had so many amazing young women that have been in our Code with Kloss program, so many scholars, past and present, who have been introduced to coding and computer science through Code with Kloss and then gone on to continue studying, whether in school or in college, and I've seen so many girls have proudly shown me their college acceptance to places like Princeton, Harvard, MIT. I mean, these amazing young women who learn how to code with us, and it just opens up the whole world of kind of opportunities and paths forward for careers that they never imagined otherwise. So that makes me really, really proud to see like just the ripple effect it has in their life. Okay, wait guys, come back here, come. What are you most excited for people to see in upcoming season of Project Runway? There's a lot of really interesting challenges that we do that like take into consideration like what's happening in the fashion industry today, conversations around diversity and inclusivity, social media, e-commerce, things that designers have to think about, and these designers on the show, I think, do a great job, and I'm really excited for the world to fall in love with them. I feel like must be what it's like to have 4 children. Like, hey, play nicely, come here. Okay guys, last question, let's make it good. Ooh, what are some of your favorite things to bake, and who do you like to bake with? I really love to bake with my mom. She's the best. My gram taught me how to bake. So she is my favorite person to bake with, but my mom is amazing, and my Aunt Nancy. So every time I go home, we have like a giant baking session, and we bake like cookies and gooey butter and like the most delicious, decadent, not healthy things, and it's wonderful. All of these amazing puppies are available for adoption at North Shore Animal League America. Thank you, BuzzFeed, for the best interview of my entire life, and check out more about Code with Kloss at our website. Bye!